Okay, so I have officially taken the instructions out of the pattern book. Um, Patterns might be confusing, but they always come with instructions. I know a lot of people don't like to read, but reading is always necessary. Like, always. In anything you do, read. Because if you don't, that's on you. But and if you have an issue with reading, get someone to help you. Don't get someone to do it for you necessarily, but just get someone to help you. Okay. So this shows the amount of pieces that are in the pattern. So this is the pattern. We're just gonna show you. Oh well, I'm just gonna show you. This pattern actually has 9 pieces in it. See right here, 9 pieces, and all of those pieces are in here. They tell you what they're for, and you're gonna use majority of them. Actually, you're gonna use all of them for the shirts, except for if you are going to use the long sleeve, you're not going to cut this piece out. If you're going to use a short sleeve, you're going to either cut this piece out or you're just going to fold it. Like I said last time, I recommend what am I trying to say? Sorry for my belly being in the picture. Um, I recommend you, if you're gonna get a pattern, instead of buying multiple sizes. I mean, sometimes you have to buy multiple sizes. Like, for instance, sometimes it comes in sizes 2 to 16 or 4 to 16, and then the next there's another pattern that comes in 18 to 24 or 18 to 28 or whatever. That's understandable when you have multiple patterns, but like if you have one pattern and all the sizes are in it, just like this one is a size 4 to 18, I think. No, this one's 4 to 16. So, I would just recommend making another copy. So you start off cutting a copy of the big one, and then you snip and you go down. And this, you're gonna see what I mean when I say the big one. Okay. So all of these symbols right here are gonna be on the actual pattern. So, and they tell you what the symbol means. Now, this is what I mean by symbols. For instance, this one right here, center back fold. And you know how like it has the different pieces? It'll actually tell you on here what piece you need to use. If you cut for interfacing, it tells you how many to cut to. Because you're not gonna cut just one piece for each one. So like here's another symbol here. And that symbol actually means straight grain, place an even distance from selvage or straight thread. Selvage is like the end part of a thread. I mean, not a thread, a piece of fabric. The piece that has like the white part that says like whatever brand it is, like, oh, this is Joann Fabrics, or this is Michaels, or Hobby Lobby, whatever. Or like if this is uh I don't know. I can't think of it like a name of like brand of fabric. See? So the pattern thing comes in this huge thing, and you have to cut them out individually. And when I say multiple sizes, this is what I mean right here. So let's say you're a size 10. Instead of cutting it at the size 10 and using it, I would start at size 16, cut it out with a different like piece of paper or cardboard or something so you can have it for later. I would recommend like cardboard or cardstock, something that's heavier so that it doesn't really rip like this fabric does, because these rip really bad, especially when you start putting pins in them. You have to hold them down with pins and stuff. Some people use like weights to hold down the patterns, and some people use the clips, but it's really, 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 really thin tissue paper that it's made out of. So, but like I was saying, instead of like cutting to a size 10 and then being like, oh shoot, my friend who wears a size 16, and remember I said sizes are not necessarily your actual size. It just depends on your measurements. For instance, like in this case, a measurement of size 10, it says that you have a 32 and a half bust, 25-inch waist, and a 34 and a half inch hip. And you have a friend who's slightly bigger than you, or you might gain weight and want the same outfit. It would just be best that you had already cut them out in different sizes. And this little notch right here, notches are very, very popular. You pretty much will always find a notch on a pattern. But like there's different, like I said, so it's best to go ahead and cut it out in different sizes. That way you have it and store it somewhere like where you can get back to it and out of the reach of like children or cats or dogs or whatever that can get a hold to it and possibly tear it up. Maybe in like some type of envelope or something that you keep at the top of like your dresser or the top of your cabinet or a cabinet or a closet. So the next video we'll be actually cutting out the fabric. I mean not the fabric, cutting out the patterns. This is like my least favorite part. This is why I don't typically use patterns that often, because I just don't like to cut them out. And that's just me being real. But I thank y'all so much for stopping by. Let me know in the comments if you need me to further answer any questions you might have. I'm more than happy to like answer those questions for you. And I hope y'all have a fantastic night.